I'm not showing my face in this video because you need to focus on the words. No romanticizing images, no cute words, just listen. You're sitting at your desk and you know it's time to go. You've said that to yourself over 1,000,000 times, but this time you know for sure. It's real. You're tired. You're just so very tired. Your parents pissed you off. Like, school wasn't bad enough today. You go to get the rope, or the knife, or the gun, or whatever you choose to use because you're that desperate to leave. You're ready. You think of it as some sort of game. The first one dead is the one who wins. No one's home. It's the perfect time. You're ready. If you don't do it now, you're going to look down on yourself even more. For good. You're going to hate yourself even more. No one knows. No one will know, though. Until later on. Instead of getting a paper or a pen, you get the video camera along with a chair. You're standing on the chair. You decided to go with the rope. You're gone instantly. There will be no noise. One side of the rope is tied to the top of your fan, while the other is already around your neck. You're in tears. You know it's for real this time. You can feel it. You turn on the video camera and just stare at the red light blinking upon your eyes. You start to mumble out a few words. Mom? Dad? I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. I can't do this anymore. I don't even know who I am anymore. I've lost myself and I seem to not find my way back. Please don't blame yourself. Please. I love you both. Please tell my brothers and sisters the same. Stay strong and stay safe. I'll see you all soon. You say sorry to your best friend because you know you won't be there for them anymore, especially when they need you the most. You say sorry to everyone you could think of, even yourself. You're sorry for not being strong anymore. You're sorry for breaking down. You're sorry for putting them through so much pain in their life. You stare once again at that red light, blinking upon your eyes. One foot is off the chair now as you begin to mouth the word goodbye. You have the remote control to turn off the camera in your right hand. Your pointer finger on the off button already. You click that button, and as soon as you see that light go off, you go off. Both feet are off the chair now. The chair is on the floor. The room is filled with silence. You're dead. You're gone. There is no going back. Everything is over. You don't have to live in pain anymore. But everyone else will. What are your parents going to think? What about your little brother or your little sister? What are they going to do? You're gone. You're dead. There's no going back. You ended your life because the person of your dreams only thought of you as a friend. You ended your life because that one teacher was harder on you than anyone else in the class because she knew you were going somewhere. Your parents are home now. They call your name, telling you they're home, just like they normally do whenever they get home. But something's different. You don't answer. They don't hear your voice. They get worried. You always answer. They come upstairs thinking you're sleeping or showering. Your mom opens the bedroom door and screams at the top of your lungs. She instantly passes out. Now your little sister comes up after her. She screams, "Daddy, help!" She runs over to you, hitting your leg, begging you to wake up. "Wake up! Wake up! Please stop! Wake up!" But you don't answer. You're not waking up. You're gone. You're dead. There is no waking up. There's no going back. Your dad comes running upstairs and all he could do is stare. He watches his baby girl swing back and forth on a rope. He sees the video camera and he sees the chair. But he doesn't move. He's stiff as a board. He cries. Your dad never cries. He picks up the phone and calls 911. He can barely get out the words. My daughter committed suicide. Out of his mouth. He's in tears. Your little sister stares at your dad, and your dad hangs up, and your little sister jumps into your dad's arms, crying harder than ever. She's too young to understand completely, but she knows you're gone. She knows you're dead, and there's no going back. Everything is over. The cops finally arrive. They push your dad and sister out of your room and sit them in the living room. They take your body down off those ropes and lay you on the stretcher. They cover your body, and out you go. Just like that. You're gone. You're dead. There's no going back. Nothing is the same. 2 weeks have passed and your mom still stares out the window more than half the day. Your little sister still hasn't returned to school. Your dad is forced to work so he can pay all the bills for your wake and funeral. Eventually they found the strength to go into your room. Your door hasn't been open for months. The rope is still laying on the floor and the video camera is still sitting on the table. They don't even dare watch the video. It will never be seen. They slowly pick up the rope and throw it in the garbage. Chills run up their spine. Your mom basically in tears. They brush off your bed, making it neat like they used to do every morning after you went to school. Your bed was made, and your room was clean. They shut your door, and it remained shut. Your school is still in distress. You thought no one cared, and you thought no one noticed you. That girl that said no to being your lab partner, yeah, she cuts every single night now because she thinks it's her fault you died. The boy that tripped you by accident and didn't say sorry, yeah, he's in suicidal therapy 5 days a week in the hospital because he feels a smile could have saved your life. And he didn't give that to you. That teacher that was hard on you that day, she quit her job because she felt she wasn't suited to teach anymore. You're gone. You're dead. There's no going back. 4 years have passed. Your little sister is now 15 years old. She started a club in her school dedicated to you. Secrets is what she calls it. The club is for kids to speak their hearts without any judgment. They can say anything they want to and talk about anything they needed to. If they were suicidal, they always had someone. That was your problem. You didn't want to talk to anyone. You had everything bottled up inside you. You acted as if you were the happiest kid on the planet. You had a perfect life. You played that character so well that even you started to believe it. You would be so happy as you laid in bed at night. You would be so happy, and as soon as you laid in bed that night, the thoughts came back. A little fight between you and your parents could have set you off, but with everything inside of you bottled up for years, it hit your limits. You're gone. You're dead. There's no going back. Your room will never be occupied. Your mom still cries every single night. Your dad isn't as strong as he used to be. Your little sister will never grow up with you by your side, moving her in the right direction. Your best friend is still torn up. Your school now has a club dedicated to you so teens will not make the same mistake you did. Your life was precious, and you took it away in the blink of an eye. All you needed was a smile. That's all you needed. But since you're gone, just know, people cared. People always have cared. You were just way too upset to see that. You were just too caught up in the fact that you thought no one cared, when the truth was, more people cared about you than you ever thought they would. Your town will never be the same. A girl is gone. A special girl who thought no one cared. Everyone cared. I promise you. They cared. They always have cared. We loved you, and no matter what, we will always love you. You see, if you think that no one cares about you, if you think that no one loves you, you're wrong. People do care about you, and people do love you. No matter who you are, girl, guy, transgender, gay, lesbian, bisexual, straight, no matter what, someone will always be there for you. Your life is so precious, and things will get better, even if you don't think they will. There's an old saying that sometimes you have to deal with the rain before you get the rainbow. Whatever's going on in your life right now, that is your rain. But someday you're gonna find this beautiful rainbow. Please stay strong and stay safe. Keep your head up because it does get better. I promise you.